Welcome back to the Let's Get Gritty. This is the Gritty News. I don't even know how to start with this video. I don't know on what planet that this is actually okay. You know what? There's so much I want to say, but let's just watch this video together and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. So let's roll our sleeves up, put our gloves on, and let's get gritty with this video.
Chicago now at the center of controversy once again. Critics are tearing into a drag story time for toddlers held at a public library. Protesters on both sides of the issue clashing outside as leaders refuse to cancel the event. The library says it's all about inclusion. Critics say it's about pushing a woke, sexualized agenda on young children.
Stop. Listen, man. Woke. Let's just watch the video.
Garrett Tenney following the story live for us in Chicago this morning. Garrett, how's it going?
Yeah, Bill, the library told a local news site that there wasn't any sexualized content planned for this drag story time. But critics say the fact that a man dressed as a woman was the special guest performer at an event for babies.
This is insane. So let me get this straight. It's going to be a man dressed as a woman reading sexual content to minors under the age of 6? Is that correct? Or is it non-explicit? But does that really matter? Doesn't it matter where the source is coming from? Let's keep watching. This is insane. Let's keep watching this video.
Is completely inappropriate. Protesters showed up outside of the branch of the library on the south side, the Beverly branch, Tuesday, after the library refused to cancel the event. And things got heated with some of the LGBTQ advocates who came to support the story time with drag queens. But protest organizers say this kind of event isn't what their community wants or needs.
Of course the community don't want this. No disrespect, but I'm not going to try to figure out your letters. But the Elemental P crew, this is insane. This country is spending too much attention on the Elemental P crew. Like there's more important things in this world to be targeted on. You know what I'm saying? Like this is insane. How is this okay? Let's keep watching this video.
And our kids can't read. We didn't need a drag queen to come lead story time. We needed a phonics and literacy coach to come lead story time.
Why are you doing it in a public library with our public dollars that you're not even asking the community, are they okay with it? The community didn't even know what was going on. Our property taxes are going up to the roof while you're teaching our children all types of crazy stuff.
A library official told the local news site Block Up Chicago the drag story time for babies was a family-oriented event.
Drag story time? Stop. Wait a minute. Drag story time for minors. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Drag story time for minors. Do you really think this is okay? I don't even understand why this is even a discussion. This is why, because God is no longer in this country. We remove God from this country, and that's why all of this is happening. Let's keep watching this video.
To promote early literacy, belonging, and self-expression through age-appropriate books and songs. This was just the first of many Pride Month events Chicago Public Libraries has planned, including intergenerational queer art making, events with identity-affirming stations for kids as young as 6, and a story time for kids with the controversial group Sisters of Perpetual.
Hold up. Did we just hear that? I know we did not just hear that. And he did not just say 6 and under. Protect your kids. Stand for what you believe in. Trust in the Lord. Instill God in your children. They're trying to remove God from our lives and put all of our attentions on this Elemental P crew shit. This is insanity. Let's keep going.
Indulgence that features queer and trans men dressed as nuns and that critics say mocks sacred Catholic and Christian beliefs.
What a disrespect. Wait a minute. So now you telling me, wait a minute. So now you're telling me these individual men that dress up as women are going to also dress up as a nun. So now they're insulting, I'm not a Catholic, but what a disrespect. I'm still a God-fearing man. What a disrespect. They're just in your... Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
The Chicago Public Library hasn't responded to our multiple requests for comment on its Pride Month events, particularly those targeting babies, infants, and young kids. Bill?
Yeah, ages 0 to 5 attending that event. Pretty wild. Garrett Tenney live in Chicago for us this morning. Garrett, thanks.
Listen, there's so many things I want to say about this topic, and I don't want to insult anybody. I don't want to disrespect no one. But when you start targeting children that are so influential, it's insane. This is crazy. We're numbing our kids to these no-nos. Elemental P crew, do what you want to do. Live your life. But don't target our children. It's wrong. At the end of the day, like I said, this is the gritty news. I'm sorry I was slightly aggressive, but this is just out of control. But listen, like I always say, with God, you have everything. Without God, you have nothing. Stay blessed.